Thank you very much, President Barden. I appreciate those kind remarks. I am truly honored and delighted to be with you today to celebrate one of the most important achievements in your entire life, receiving your college degree. It is especially special for me because I am a Moorhead State University alum. As President Barden has told you, I graduated in 1972. In fact, I went through a summer graduation and 2 weeks later entered law school at the University of North Dakota, graduating there in 1975. I can tell you from my personal experience that Moorhead State University holds its students in high esteem and strives to provide for its students the very best education it possibly can. I can tell you from my personal experience that it provided me with the skills and the knowledge that I needed to enter law school and to be competitive and successful in the law. Let's examine what your achievement that we celebrate here today really means. First of all, you have acquired, or you will acquire today, your college degree. You have received an education from Moorhead State University that will and has provided you with the skills and the knowledge to be competitive in the job market and in the workplace. We know from national statistics that you will earn approximately $750,000 over your work life more than someone with a high school degree. But the benefits of your investment here at Moorhead State University do not end there. You have acquired, whether you know it or not yet, life skills from your education here. You are here today because you know how to set goals and achieve them. You are here today because you know what it means to be self-disciplined. You are here today because you know how to make decisions, good decisions. And you're here today because you've overcome obstacles along the way. When we talk about goals, I want to encourage all of you to continue throughout your life to set goals for yourself. You've done it. You've proven that you can do it. Remember that short-term goals are very important to achieving your long-term goals. Remember that if you do not reach a goal, do not get down on yourself or beat yourself up too badly, but remember all of the accomplishments that you have had along the way, such as your achievement that we celebrate here today. I challenge you today to set for yourself as you leave here the goal of excellence, the goal of always trying to do your very best in whatever you choose to do. Martin Luther King said, "We are challenged on every hand to work untiringly to achieve excellence in our life work. Not all are called to specialized or professional jobs. Even fewer rise to the heights of genius in the arts and sciences. Many are called to be laborers in factories, fields, and streets. But no work is insignificant. all labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence. If you are called to be a street sweeper, you should sweep even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. You should sweep streets so well that all the host of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well." You have studied hard, you have worked hard to get your college degree. I know that this does not come without an understanding of self-discipline. Thomas Huxley said, "Perhaps the most valuable result of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do when it ought to be done, whether you like it or not." Your formal education has provided you with this vital skill, and you will reap the rewards far into the future. You've made a lot of decisions for yourself already, but I'm here to tell you that they've only begun. The more responsibility that you will be given as the years go on, the more decisions you will be making for not just yourself, but for your families, for your co-workers, and for other citizens. The ability to make good decisions comes from the education that you have received to think critically and analytically and effectively. And the true mark of a good leader is a person who can make good decisions or can lead others to reach good decisions. I urge you to be a lifelong learner. Whether it's more formal education or whether it's on your own. And I hope that when you are asked when you completed your education, you will answer, "I haven't. I am learning still every day." You are here because you've overcome obstacles, perhaps some of you greater obstacles than others. The biggest and most difficult obstacle that we all face is the fear of failure. And I encourage you to continue to face this type of obstacle. And if you run into a brick wall, or what you think is a brick wall, look for a way around it, a way over it, through it, or under it. Never let fear be an obstacle for you. If you want to achieve something, you know you have to try. And even if your best doesn't always get you there, at least you'll be able to look back and say to yourself, "I was not afraid to try." During the years that I have practiced law, I have had my share of wins and losses. And I came across a wonderful quote from Teddy Roosevelt. And I would like to share it with you today, and I hope you take it with you in your hearts and minds. "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbled, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, who knows the great enthusiasms and great devotions and spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. I challenge you today to be the doers, to be the leaders in your workplace and in your community. People will look to you because of your academic and educational achievements. I congratulate you this day. I wish for you success and most of all, a lifetime of work that you love. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Justice Mehring, for viewing in your talk commencement as an important transition, a transition that builds upon what you have learned, those you have met, the decisions you've made, and the goals you've set. We all hope that you will follow and are confident that you will Justice Mehring's example as she challenged each of us to do and to achieve and to excel. We thank you again.